Hi, everybody. Hope you're having a good day. This is my first time to go live without StreamYards, straight on YouTube. Now I'm trying to find myself here. I guess I'm not subscribed to myself. I gotta get chat pulled up. Hold on. Hi, Pussycat. I'm doing good. I've been kind of down with some illness this past few days, but I'm feeling better and thought I'd come on and see you guys. I haven't seen you in a while and I missed you. Let's see who else is here. Kimberly, Mama Ames, hi. Billy Jones, hi. How's everybody been doing? Hi, Amanda. Hi, Margot. I just want to say a reminder at the beginning of this video that I don't want other creators talked about or other channels. And please keep your comments kind. And really, those are my only rules. No politics, no religion, those kind of things. That's pretty much it. Hi, Tina Bina. Hi, Haley Ryan. Thank you. Hey, Kubi. I talked to you guys once about telling a true crime story. And I'm not going to go really in detail about this true crime story, but it is one that it's close to home. This case that I'm talking about happened in 2013. And the two people involved were, well, there were many people involved, but the two main names that you need to know are Molly Miller and Colt Haynes. They were from Wilson, Oklahoma, and this true crime case takes place in two different counties. It takes place in Carter County, which is in Wilson, Oklahoma, and Love County, which is Marietta, Oklahoma. So I'm just going to tell you a story about it. It started on a summer night. It was in July. As a matter of fact, I think we're coming up on the anniversary of this incident. But Molly and Colt got into a car with a guy named Con Nip. And they had gone to the store to get some beer. And when they left the store, Con peeled out, and there was, just so happened a Wilson police car was parked there. When they peeled out, they threw gravel on the police car, and so then there was a pursuit. It was a high-speed pursuit, which took them from Wilson and Carter County to Love County, out in the country on the back roads. There were multiple law enforcement vehicles following them, and once they got into Love County, they requested assistance from Love County Sheriff's Department because they were going out of their jurisdiction. So with the what ended up happening is they hit a road that was gravel and dirt, and it threw dust in the air, and the cops couldn't see them anymore because of all the dust and dirt in the air. So what they believe happened is Con pulled into their property, the family property. He got out, opened the gate, pulled through, and went and parked the car, turned the lights off, and hid. So from there, let me get a drink, sorry. From there, Molly, apparently at some point, she dials 911. Not sure if it was pocket dial or if it was on purpose. She wasn't able to talk, but she did hit her keypad. There was a few times the keypad got pressed on her phone. But they disappeared in on that property that night into the woods. There were some were saying that there were drugs involved. I don't know that that's been proven that the kids were doing drugs. Molly was 17 at the time, and I believe Colt was around 20, 21, maybe 22, and Con was around, I think he was 22. So they hid out, and apparently, hi Davita, hi Crime Scene Cleaner, hi Jackie Burns, so good to see all of you. They hid out in the woods. Apparently, Colt had an injury to his ankle and had an open fracture, so he couldn't move. Molly called friends to come and help and get them. Con wasn't around. He went to his house. I guess the police knocked on the door, and Con was at the house. And of course, I'm sure he said he didn't have anything to do with the high speed chase or any of that. So Molly called friends and said that she didn't know where she was. She was in the woods, but she needed somebody to come get them. So their friends ended up going out and looking for them the next morning, and they couldn't find them. But Molly told somebody on the phone that Colt had an open fracture of his ankle. And so she ended up, apparently, this is the story, that she left Colt in the woods to go try to get some help. And the last time anybody heard anything was like 9:30 in the morning from Molly or from Colt using Molly's phone to their friends. And that's the last time anyone heard from them. And this was in July of 2013. So that's pretty much the story. There's more to it. It gets deeper than that. The sheriff's department, the sheriff of Love County, a few years later was arrested for drug trafficking and also inappropriateness with girls. And what the story I've heard and read is that the sheriff would give these young girls drugs, and then these girls would come dance for him for his pleasure, and then also that his son was making drugs at their home and delivering those drugs in the sheriff's vehicle. So the sheriff was arrested and tried on those charges, and I think he did get sentenced to some jail time. Now, Paula Miller is Molly Miller. They're cousins, and Paula Miller has been working on this case since 2013 tirelessly. She's had, I think, Texas EquiSearch involved. She's hired a private investigator. There's been problems with trying to get a warrant for the land where they were last seen. The land still hasn't been searched where Molly and Colt were last seen. So they are still trying to get a search warrant served to go look at that property to see if they can find them. I know Lisa Keller. Why is it so hard to be normal even for the police? I don't know. Most police officers are great. I have no problems with police, but there are just a few that can make it not so good. So there is a podcast out there, and I can't think of the name of it, but there's a multi-series podcast out there about this case. If you wanted to dive a little bit deeper, they talked to some of the law enforcement that were working that night. They talked to the 911 operator. I guess there was some confusion about what they do with a hang-up call at 911. I guess their protocol is to, if they get a phone call that's a 911 call and they hear something but there's nobody talking to them, their protocol was to just call them back. And they didn't get an answer when they called Molly back. So the area, of course, was out in the country. It would be almost impossible to track where they were from the 911 dispatcher's position. So they didn't do anything. The 911 operator called back. They didn't get an answer, and nothing else was done. It's also said that once they crossed into Love County, the sheriff of Love County called off the chase because he knew that it was Con, and Con is his cousin. So Con was cousins with the sheriff, and so the search was called off. The chase was called off. I'm not sure if they arrested Con that night or if anything even happened to him. The car that he was driving belonged to his girlfriend, and it was a 2012, the Honda, I think, or Toyota. Anyway, he totaled that car and he left it on the land, and his girlfriend reported it stolen. So the car was reported stolen, and then they found it 2 weeks later, but they can't find any evidence of any foul play in the car. So they really don't know what happened to Molly Miller and Colt Haynes after that high-speed chase, other than little tidbits that friends picked up off of phone calls and the 911 call. And that's pretty much it for that night. So, does anybody have any questions about that case? Oh, in 2021, I believe, or 2020, they did declare Molly Miller as deceased. And trying to think if there's anything else I'm leaving out. No crime scene cleaner. They found the car on the land, on the NIP land, and it had been, I guess those roads out there are really bad because they had lots of divots, and like one of the police officers tried to follow them onto this road, and they were in a car, I think it was a Dodge Charger, and they ruined their vehicle on these roads because they were so bad. So I'm sure that's probably how that car got totaled. Plus they were driving it off of the main roads onto the land, and the car was totaled. Now the girl who reported the car stolen, which was Con's girlfriend, she had filed a stolen vehicle the night the car was disappeared. So she got in trouble for fraud for filing a false report. So she actually got to spend a little bit of time in jail. Con got to spend some time in jail on unrelated charges related to Molly and Colt. He continued to do these high-speed chases with the police, baited them, had them follow him, high speed, put people in jeopardy. And the Highway Patrol finally got him one time, and I believe he was sentenced to 10 years in prison for repeated offenses. And I'm not sure if there were anything else involved, but he did get 10 years, and I know he only spent 4 years in prison. So he is out of prison. Hi, Cherry Girl. Hi, Jelly Bean Nurse. Muppets and Manilow, hello. Davita, hello. So that's pretty much it on that Molly Miller and Colt Haynes story. And Paula still is looking for Molly and Colt. Colt did have a little baby when he went missing, who I'm sure is now 9 or 10 years old. Hope M, I'm glad you caught alive too. And while I'm here, I wasn't going to do this, but I just want to set the record straight on a couple of things. Most of you know I left another channel recently, and I left this other channel amicably. There was no issue, no problem, and I want it to stay that way. I want it to stay where there are no issues, no problems. I have no ill will towards this other person. I don't wish them with their channel any ill will. I want them to be successful, and I don't know what else to say other than I didn't leave the channel in order to hurt any other channels. That was not my intention. I don't want anybody's channel taken down. I don't want anybody's channel hurt. I don't want anything to happen to anyone. That's just not my nature. And so I just wanted to say that any rumors you may hear are not true. I have no ill will towards any other creator. Thank you, Jelly Bean Nurse. Meezer Mom, nope, you never hold any ill will towards others. I don't either. I just wish everyone success with their channels, and that's the way it should be. We should have each other's backs. There's no need to fight. No need for infighting. I'm not hooking up with any hate channels. That's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. I don't even know what it, I won't even call them a hate channel, because I don't really see channels as hate channels. Maybe they're truth channels or their truth channels, but they're not my enemy. No one is my enemy. Thank you, Denise. What I started this channel for was so that I could stay in touch with my friends. I wanted to be able to stay in touch with my friends, and I've made some great friends here on YouTube, and I wanted to be with them, and so this is my way of doing that, was to start this channel. Now, pretty soon I'm going to try to figure out this whole Zoom thing where I can have people up on panel, and maybe we can do some crafting, or we can do some play some games, or we can do anything we want to do. I just have to figure out how to get Zoom hooked into YouTube to be able to have people up on the panel. I turn the page. Yes, my husband does have every right to stand up for me. And my husband he is his own man. I don't tell him what to do. He doesn't tell me what to do. And we don't control each other. He's a free agent. He can do whatever he wants as far as whatever he writes or has to say. Thank you, Pussycat. I'm nervous about having my own channel. Don't really like public speaking, and I don't want to mess anything up. So I'm a little bit nervous. Maybe I'll get a little better at it, a little more at ease. Don't know why I'm nervous. I've been online for 4 years now, at least 3 years. Yes, Pussycat, I just want peace, like we all do. I don't want problems. Thank you, Crime Scene Cleaner. I hope we're good people. That's what I strive for. I strive to be a good person. You're welcome, Sandy. And I have friends who may or may not be liked by other people. I have moderators that may or may not be liked by other people. But these people are close to me. They're my friends. So I ask them to be my moderators because I trust them and they are my friends. And if you have problems with them, I'm sorry. You know, there's not anything I'm going to do about it. They are my friends and they're going to be here with me. Thanks, Justina. Sending you lots of love, Nana Patty. Thank you. Hi, Lisa Keller. You've already found peace. It doesn't have to be complicated, I hope. I don't see why it has to be complicated. I think that we should all strive for peace and not turmoil. Turmoil just makes you sick on the inside. And makes you have feelings of inadequacy or feelings of fear. And this is YouTube. This is supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be serious. You're supposed to have a good time. And so, you know, it is what it is. I'm just looking at comments. Okay, Meezer Mom, I'll stop apologizing. All is well. That works for me. I just want it all to be well. What's KB doing that's creepy, Mama Ames? Oh, don't forget to hit the like button. Hey, Carol Clark, so good to see you. And thank you. I tried to be kind and loving. I hope I am. That's a goal. That's a goal for me. There is one other thing I want to talk about. And I wasn't going to talk about this on my platform, but I feel like I need to. And a few years ago, or a year or so ago, me and my friend Moo of Two were on. We're called to a chat that we thought was off the record. It was not on a live. And a couple of things were said on that live that would not have been said had we known we were on a live feed. And Moo made a comment about possibly doing a fake Yelp review. That was a joke. That was a total joke. And it never was done. It never would be done. But I just want to set the record straight that we did not know that we were on a live feed, and that was not supposed to be for public ears. It was just a joke. So I hope everyone can forgive Moo and let her move on. She is a friend of me, friend to me, and you'll see her in my channel. So I just wanted to set the record straight on that Moo did not mean for that to be broadcast, and she didn't mean it seriously. She was trying to make light of a very serious situation, and she tried to trying to make somebody else feel better, and it just backfired. It backfired big time. So I'm so sorry for Moo that happened to her, and she's felt like she's pretty much had to hide since all of that happened. And I don't want her to hide in my chat or my channel. She is my friend. Thank you, Glitter Scene Cleaner. Hold your head up high, Queen. You're doing an amazing job, and you have a lot of people behind you. Oh, thank you so much. It makes me feel good. Yes, Meezer Mom. Clearing the conscious, and we'll move forward from here. Hi, Lisa H. Hi, sweetheart. I love you, Lisa. I need to get in touch with you. I'm still trying to figure out what we talked about last time about Zoom meeting, but I'll get it figured out. Hi, Jenny D1. Good to see you. Muppets and Manilow, Nana. Moo and Nana are beautiful and kind people. I am so lucky to know them. Moo is such a good person. Yes, Moo is a good person. She's very sweet, and this has just really tarnished her reputation. And I just want to set the record straight that was not real, and it never happened. You heard it, but it was a joke. I love you, Lisa H. Good to see you, Robin. "91 friends here? Oh my, I'm glad everyone joined me. Yeah, Move To and Snappy too. And you will notice that Move To did change her name. She's not Move To anymore, so see if you can find her out there on the internet. She changed her name to something else. Snappy is still at Moo's place. Still, Snappy is a alligator. I think it's alligator. And Snappy lives in a big like lake kind of pond thing out by Moo's house. And Snappy, he'll get swept up and moved whenever he gets big enough. But he's still young, and hasn't met that length quota yet to be moved to a reserve to live out his life. No, Moo's not mean-spirited at all, or cruel. Glitter Scene Cleaner, you said, I think a lot of people did and said a lot of things that were not in their character. We have to find a common ground, because at the end of the day, we were all duped in the same way. Thank you, Jelly Bean Nurse. Hi, Carol Boyce. Well, Jelly Bean Nurse, stick around long enough, you'll get to know Moo. She's a sweetie. Glitter Scene Cleaner, not everyone saw the haters as haters. It's good to know people are seeing Nana Patty for herself. Yeah, I don't like the word haters. I just don't like that word. I want to think that people aren't really truly haters. That would make me sad to think that there are really like haters out there. Hi Denise Renee. Everybody's welcome in my channel. I don't care where you come from. You're welcome in my channel as long as you follow my simple rules. No talking about other channels, no talking about other creators, no religious talk, politics. Now, speaking of no religious talk, sometimes I'm going to say a prayer at the end of my live. And I hope that doesn't offend anyone. And if it does, I'll give you warning so that you can leave before I say a prayer. I am a Christian. I will say that. I'm not going to go into religion or my faith, but I am a Christian. And I try to live my life as such. I'm not perfect. I don't think anyone's perfect. We all make mistakes. And we all ask for forgiveness, hopefully, and move on from those mistakes. Meezer Mom, yes, we are all capable of bad behavior, you included. I can only correct them and ask for tolerance. Yes. Hi, souls. You missed my calm voice? Thank you. Jelly Bean Nurse, you think prayers are nice? Thank you. Somebody wants to come say hi. Molly, can you say hi? Say hi. Say hello. Say hello. Molly's our newest puppy. She's about 5 months old. And she's my little love bug. I don't know if you hear that siren. There's somebody going by with an ambulance with their lights on. Prayers for the person they're going after to pick up. I hope they're okay. Yes, Molly's getting big. You want to see how big she is? Looky there, looky there. Molly's getting big. Yes, it's my baby though. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa, do you still have my phone number? If you do, call me sometime, touch base. I just want to know how you're doing. But Muppets, you want Molly? I know everybody wants Molly. My granddaughter, she comes over and she's like, I'm taking Molly for a couple of days. I'm like, no, you're not. Molly stays with me. Yeah, Lisa H, that's nice that you always pray when an ambulance or fire truck goes by your house. Yeah, because you know they're going after somebody that needs them. They're going to pick somebody up. No taking my pets. No, they're my babies. Molly's my girl. Okay, Lisa, just give me a call sometime. I'm not sure. The last time Molly was weighed, she weighed 5 pounds. So she hasn't been to the vet lately to know for sure how much she weighs now. When we got her, she was 2.5 pounds. So she had doubled her weight in just a couple of months after we got her. Yes, Molly, you're precious. She likes to be with one of us. She's our car dog. She likes to go in the car. Anytime we go get in the car, she's ready to go. And if Gordon leaves the house without her, she stands at the back door and cries for a few minutes. She's like, how could he go somewhere without me? You have a 19-year-old Siamese who runs the household, me's her mom. Yeah, well, we got a cat here too that tries to run the household. Matter of fact, he's out here. I'll show him off. Just don't look at the plastic bag Molly just brought in from the yard. Let me flip my camera around. There's Taz. 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 Kitty, kitty. Say hi. Tazers. Taz. Molly, you're not supposed to have that. Molly. We have a doggy door there for the dogs, and Molly taught herself how to use it. She's pretty smart. I gotta get this plastic away from Molly. Yes, Molly, you can't have that. Somebody brought in a grasshopper that's been chewed on too. Sorry guys, gotta throw this away. Hi, Angie Eli. Lisa H, you've been going to a lot of doctor's appointments, it looks like. I hope everything's okay. Lisa H, you going back to your dinner? Love you. I'm going to be out of town the end part of this week. But I'm going to try to go live while I'm out of town. I'm going to be at my son's house visiting him and my grandchildren. At least one or two of my grandkids are going to be there. I might do a live from the swimming pool. They have a pool. So we'll see. Taz is heavy. Taz, how much do you weigh? I think he weighs about 17 pounds. He's a heavy, heavy boy. And do you know where Taz likes to sleep at night? On my chest. He climbs up on my chest and my belly, and he wants me to rub him, and then he passes out. And so we usually end up having at least 2 or 3 dogs in bed with us and Taz every night. It's a good thing we have a king-size bed. Yeah, Taz is a mess. He's quite the character. He never meows unless he needs his litter box scooped, he needs some food in his dish, or he needs water, fresh water. And those are the only reasons he meows. If he's meowing, it's because his needs aren't being met, and his people need to take care of those needs. Right, Taz? Your people need to take care of you, right? Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy spending time with the grandkids and swimming, and I don't know what else we'll do. We may go actually out and do something, maybe a movie or something not too strenuous because of my silly knees. Don't go swimming with bow-legged women. Haley, around you crack me up. enjoy, 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 and relax. That's my plan. Of course, I'm probably going to have to cook some meals while I'm there because they like some dishes that Nana makes. So I'm pretty sure I'll end up cooking. Have I ever gone to the Gulf Coast? Or who are you talking to? Turn the page. I love going to the Gulf Coast. We have been to Navarre Beach 3 times. We rented a house there. One year we rented a house and we had all of our kids and all of our grandkids in one place. That was so fun. We had a blast. We rented a boat, one of those pontoon boats, and went out in the ocean, and also jet ski, and they took turns riding the jet ski. The kids and grandkids had a great time. Mr. Meeser cries all the time and follows you everywhere. He eats 6 times a day. Oh, your Meeser, she is deaf now and very spoiled. Poor thing that she's deaf. Oh, turn the page. No, we never did go to the Gulf Coast because I fell. I had come back from a doctor's appointment and had my arms full, and I was going into my bedroom, and Molly got under my feet. And whenever I went to step down, she was right under my foot, and I would have crushed her. She was only 2.5 pounds. So I raised my foot back up. When I raised my foot up, I fell and landed on my right knee, which I had knee replacement done on in November. So I landed pretty hard, and I couldn't even get back up out of the floor. I had to call Gordon to come help me. And I had to have some CAT scans, x-rays, lots of tests to see if I'd hurt my hip or my knee. So we ended up canceling our trip to Mississippi. But I think we're going to go somewhere in the fall. I'm voting for the Gulf Coast. So I think Gordon is okay with that. We'll have to find a place that'll let us take our critters with us, because we have to take our babies. You're in North Carolina, Meeser Mom? Are you anywhere near the Outer Banks? You know that show that they have that takes place in the Outer Banks? I can't think of the name of the show. I think it's on Netflix. It's a really good show. I'm ready for another season to come out, but I think we're going to be waiting a while. Hi, Kelly in Texas. It's Outer Banks. Okay, that's the name of it. To come on. Yes, I know, Lisa H. I'm ready for it to come on too. I just finished watching the end of Ozarks. That was a good series. Didn't turn out like I wanted it to, but I won't do any kind of spoiler for you guys. But I'll just say it didn't turn out like I wanted it to. Oh, Mama Ames, you're headed to the real Outer Banks soon? That sounds fun. I want to go. Oh, you're close to the mountains, Meeser Mom? Coast 3 miles either way. Oh, wow, that's neat. Oh, Lisa H., you have to watch the last season of Ozarks. It's really good. Hi, Danielle. Good to see you. And Jackie, you're packing and getting ready to move. to be closer to your family. I think that's wonderful. I know you're going to love it. Oh, there's lots of casinos in Biloxi. I know Gordon had told me that. He would take me to a casino while we were on vacation in Mississippi. I don't go to casinos very often, but you know, once in a while. Once in a while, it's fun. Hey, Chris Free 77. Hi. How are you? I miss you. Hi, Robin Lane. Love you. Miss you. Yeah, Davita Outer Banks is so good. You ever been to a casino, Jelly Bean Nurse? You're pretty smart not to go to a casino, really. My philosophy on going to a casino is take what you're prepared to lose and, you know, set a limit. And that's it. If you lose that money, you go home. You had your entertainment for the night and hopefully had a good time and were prepared to lose that money. If you win, yay, great. Cash it out, leave. That's what I usually try to do. I'll usually cash out and spend a little bit more, but if I win something decent, I will bring it home with me. I know. I want the writers of Ozarks to tell us that the end was a bad dream. You're right, Carol Clark. I totally agree. I'm feeling pretty good, Pussycat. I had a stomach bug or something the last couple of days. I was really had a bad stomach, but I'm doing better with it now. You only went once or twice, Pussycat, and don't bet too much. Yeah. My favorite thing to play is video poker. I'm not really too much into the slot machines. I like video poker, I think, because it makes me think about what I'm doing. Deals you a hand and you have to decide what to keep, and then you draw more cards and hopefully hit something good. But you do have to think about what you're doing when you're playing video poker. Hi, Sherry Duvall. Welcome. Good to see you. It's going to rain where you are, Muppets? Oh, you go to the Outer Banks every summer for a family vacation? I didn't know that, Mama Ames. That sounds so fun. Hey, Body Cat. How are you, my beautiful friend? You have the same name, Patty, Pussycat, we do? That's a pretty good name, I guess. My dad named me. My dad named the girls and my mom named the boys. And there were 2 boys and 3 girls in my family. And we're down to 2 of us. I'm the youngest and the oldest. We're the only 2 left. We lost the 3 in the middle. Lisa H, you want to go with Mama Ames, or y'all going to the Outer Banks, or y'all going somewhere else? Kubi. Hello, Kubi. Kubi. Thank you, Meezer Mom. As far as my channel being successful, to me, it will be a success if I can hang out with everyone and have fun and enjoy ourselves. That'll be a success for me. Hi, Peggy K. You see so many familiar names, it brings back good memories. Oh, I'm so glad. Good memories are the best. Hi, Baby Beth. Hi, April F. Here's Sherry Duvall. You finally caught me live. Uh-oh. Okay, that's okay. It went away. My phone was fixing to do a little search there, but it stopped. You watch my replay, Sherry? Thank you. You miss snoring Bitsy? Well, she's in bed snoring. She's back there in her spot. You have a deer in your backyard, Meezer Mom? That's neat. I am totally an animal lover. I love all animals. I love to go to the zoo. And we have a good zoo where I live. It's a big zoo. There's lots of walking to do there. Trying to think of what else you guys want to talk about. Oh, Peggy K, you just had a small tornado go through your town yesterday. Tore out trees and power lines, but thankfully no buildings were damaged and no one was hurt. Well, that's good news. I'm glad nobody got hurt. Hi, Nana 14. Well, I live in Oklahoma, so unfortunately, we're used to tornadoes, tornado sirens going off. The last big tornado that we had came through just a little bit north of my house. I had just had shoulder surgery, and we have a below ground shelter, and my mom was still alive, and she was older, and I had shoulder surgery, and I got her and the dogs into the shelter, and I didn't know how I was going to get everybody back out, but we did. But we had debris all around our house, so much debris. We found a couple of photographs that were claimed. They had probably come from about 10 miles away, the photographs. And they were photographs that meant a lot to the people that got them back. They were very happy to have them. But we've had some big tornadoes. I'm good with thunderstorms, but I really don't like tornadoes. Who does, though, really? I mean, who loves tornadoes? I guess storm chasers would. You don't get tornadoes, Catherine Morrissey, in Ireland? Yeah, that's good. You're lucky. I don't like it whenever it's tornado season. And because of my knees and my health, we ended up putting a safe room out in our garage. So we don't have to go down into the hidey hole anymore. We can just go into the safe room, which is much easier for me to do. Oh, we have earthquakes too here in Oklahoma. Deborah Schroeder, you just have earthquakes and fires in California? Yeah. We have all of that here too. We have tornadoes, we have earthquakes, we have fires. We don't have hurricanes, I can say that. QB, you were nicknamed Tornado Tina as a kid though? Oh my goodness. You must have been a tornado. Hi, Carol Lucy. Well, I'm going to get ready to end this live. I really enjoyed visiting with all of you today. And I think I'll say another prayer to end the live. I'm looking at something here. Hold on. This is my first live not in StreamYards, so I'm trying to figure out how to end this live when we are finished, because it's my first time using straight YouTube. Yeah, Kim D, everyone needs prayers. Our entire country and our entire world needs prayer. If you don't pray, you don't believe in prayer, you don't feel free to go. The last thing I'm going to do is say a quick prayer, and then I'm going to end the live, and I'll probably see you guys later on this week, hopefully, maybe from a different location. Oh yeah, we get floods too. Peggy K grew up in southeast Missouri, where we had earthquakes and tornadoes and floods from the Mississippi River. That's a lot of stuff going on. Okay, I'm just going to close this with a prayer. And thank you all for coming by. Please hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment if you want to. I do answer your comments. I appreciate them. I appreciate all of you. I'm so glad to see you. Thank you for coming. Dear Heavenly Father, you know the status of this country. You know the status of the world. We need you in this country. We have so many needs that are unspoken. People who have cancer, people who have chronic health conditions. Please watch over them. Take care of them and heal their bodies. I'm asking this in Jesus' name, I pray. Amen. Okay, guys, I love y'all. See you next time.